And we're joined by Lance Kayfish, the risk manager for the city of Kelowna. Okay, something's been happening over the last week or so to do with the buoys that people put out in the lake, some of them over your shoulder here. What's going on?
Well, in the last year, we've seen real proliferation of buoys in the lake and decided that we needed to take a look at whether or not they were compliant and remove the ones that were not.
So what sort of problems do they pose?
Well, in the last few months, we've seen several boats break free and cause damage to the foreshore and other structures along the foreshore, people's docks, also capsizing and introducing pollution into our lake, which is our number one drinking water source here in the Okanagan.
Okay, so tell us about what's happening now. I guess the city has identified a certain number that do present an issue. How many and what's the process for getting rid of them?
Several weeks ago, we identified over 100 non-compliant buoys here in front of the foreshore in Kelowna, and we take those for removal. We also, of course, did a public service announcement to let people know about the coming operation, and several people removed the buoys by themselves. So we consider that a really big win, people understanding that it was their responsibility to get rid of those non-compliant buoys. So we're really happy with the public response to that public service announcement.
Okay, so you will see these buoys anchored to the bottom of the lake. Is the idea to bring up, the anchor right from the bottom, or how does that usually work?
Yeah, in terms of removing the buoy, the best case scenario is the operator is able to pull the buoy fully out of the lake, including the anchor, and remove any potential pollution that might be left in the lake. However, if that's not the case, the buoy will simply be cut and the anchor left.
I know that it is a tangled web of law. There's federal rules, there's provincial rules, but the city does have jurisdiction out into the lake and does have some legal authority, am I right?
Yeah, there's several layers of marine law that come into play when you're looking at buoys and other sorts of navigable instruments on the water. However, the city does have the authority to remove these buoys.
Is it creating any undue hardship? Are there people who, are depending on having these buoys for anything other than just recreation?
The city operates several boat launches, and people that want to get their boats in and out of the water are welcome to use those, of course. Commercial operators have certain conditions, and we actually require them to pay a fee if they want to use those types of public amenities. However, yeah, we think, Okanagan Lake is a wonderful thing that a lot of people come to our region to play in and enjoy, and we really want to encourage that. We just want to continue to make sure that the lake is safe and that hazards are not present for the boating public and the people that come to our beaches.
Terrific. Thanks for telling us about it, Lance Kayfish, and thank you for watching Kelowna Now.